let me share a few thoughts of mine. It's very difficult to talk, especially during this particular juncture. What we have gone through over the last 3-4 days have been terribly devastating for us. But I need to still share my thoughts. I need to step back and collect my thoughts. Even today, I woke up and I instinctively looked at my phone and was looking at what Swami has to say, because he wakes up at 4 o'clock. I wake up at 7:30 a.m. And he's either going for a run or he's at work. And you get a flurry of messages, you get ideas, you get concept notes, and there is something to be done. And I was talking to a couple of colleagues of IRIS, and they're saying that they feel the same. It is as if the man is there, and you instinctively look at what is there. And I also almost read something from the phone. The Swaminathan is inside us, and is well and truly, and he's going to continue like that, because that's the way we have worked together. We have been together for more than 30 years. It has been an incredible journey. I have sort of lashed out his coattails, and he dashes about here and there. At times he takes a roller coaster ride, and I cling on for dear life. It has been an incredible journey, and there was never a dull moment. He has been irrepressible, and at times incorrigible too. Of course, he gave his life to IRIS, and he has brought IRIS to a particular point where we feel we could do really wonderful things going forward. But I realized that IRIS is not completely his life. His life is much more than that. When I look at it, I understand that he's all about people and ideas. That's what Swaminathan is about. People and ideas. He truly cares for people, whether they come from whichever age, gender, race, position. It did not matter. He got involved with them 100%. There was something about him which drew him into people. He was of people, for people. There was no doubt about that. And that's what gave him the energy to be with people and get involved. That was something which was oxygen to him. I remember, IRIS has been an excellent finishing school. Scores of people, even hundreds of people are coming to IRIS, learn stuff, and moved out of its portals. So whenever good people go, our hearts sink. Deepta and I, we feel, oh my God, how do we replace, such people? Swami was, absolutely flippant. He said, let them go, let them really learn, let them really flower outside, let them learn, let them use what they learned here. He did not really mind having people, be in areas, learn, pick up skills, get expertise, become confident, then move out. That was the man. That was the kind of large heart he had. Which for us, it was difficult to comprehend. Then we understood. It is the way the man is built. When it comes to ideas, many of you know that he's like a torrent. He's unstoppable. Out of the box ideas come like a torrent from him, and it doesn't stop. Okay, it is exasperating, but it doesn't stop. And this is something which we have to handle. And there has been umpteen number of ideas which he has started, and some have become successful as well. I can think of a few. There is, of course, myirish.com, which was India's first financial portal. There is India Mail, which he brought out even before many of the other mail services came in. There are automated stories, something we did much before artificial intelligence came into being, and this was actually implemented way back in the late 90s. There was myirish Plus, which we built, gave a complete view of a person's financial future. And now we are doing something with the state, state MSME, ecosystem. And not everything was successful. A few were, but he just did not mind. For him, the motto was, "You miss 100% of the chances you don't take." There's a famous, I think Wayne Gretzky is saying, the famous ice hockey man, and this has been his motto. Right from the beginning, he used to say, you miss 100% of the chances that you don't take. And that has remained with him through and through. And we have been at it, and we have looked at the ideas, and some have really worked, some haven't. But it is a journey that matters. Now, coming back to Irish, of course, we are really devastated by Swami's untimely demise. The loss that he has left in us is something which is irreplaceable. Having said that, we're at the same time extremely determined to take the company forward and fulfill the vision that he and Deepta and I have for the company. Swami has brought the company he has built an excellent foundation. There are solid fundamentals, and we are poised to do extremely well going forward. So we have reached a stage, and we have, of course, till as recent as 3-4 days back, we were going through our next year business plan, and everyone was involved, including Swaminathan. And the teams are really focused, and now they have added energy to make it a reality. We owe this to Swami. Thank you.
So I just want to say thank you for coming from near and far, for your outpouring of love. I have to say this, people ask me how I find the strength to deal with this. And I think people have said I've been kind of strong over the past couple of days. I think a lot of the strength honestly comes from you. Because I've seen people crawling out of the woodwork talking about the kinds of things that Swami is or was or has done for them that honestly was totally unaware of. I've had friends who have not just volunteered, flown down the day after the funeral, cancelled everything to hang. I have a 91-year-old mum who's kind of equally devastated. So who've flown down there to spend time with her. I have friends who've flown in from God knows where, people that I haven't been in touch with or I have. And I think a lot of this comes from all of you. I think someone said this, Swami wasn't just my family. He seems to have been family for a whole boatload of people. So I don't have much to say except thank you very much, and don't drop out of my life or ours. Stay in touch. Thank you.